sport to a conference of national champions. Threaded through geography, fueled by growth, defined by excellence. 135 team national titles, 173 individual champions, and hundreds of Scholar All-Americans.
Florida Tech men's soccer is on the air tonight from Rick Stoller Field on the campus of Florida Tech. It's another Sunshine State Conference matchup as the Florida Tech Panthers welcome in their neighbors to the west, the Tampa Spartans out of Hillsborough County. And a pleasant good evening, everyone. J.C. Riles with you on the Panther website, FloridaTechSports.com, along the SSC Digital Network. The Panthers come in with 4 wins, 1 loss, and 4 ties. They are 2-1-1 in the Sunshine State Conference. That record is good enough for a 4th-place tie with Rollins. Each team has 7 points. Panthers suffering their first loss in their last match on the road at the Palm Beach Atlantic. They dropped a 2-0 decision. Really no shame in that. Palm Beach Atlantic coming in, the 8th-ranked team in the country, but it did snap the Panthers' 8-game unbeaten streak to start the season. They started with 4 wins and 4 ties, and again, they are 4-1-4. Tampa off to a good start this year. They're 5-1-3. They are 1-1-2 in the Sunshine State Conference. That's good enough for 7th, but it's a little bit misleading because they're only 2 points behind the Panthers. If they win tonight, they will leapfrog the Panthers in the standings and possibly Rollins. Rollins is at Nova tonight, so we'll have to keep an eye on that match as well. Spartans started the year very well like Florida Tech did. 5 wins and 2 ties, but then they dropped a 2-1 decision to Rollins. And then they played a scoreless tie with the defending national champions, the Lynn Fighting Knights. That was actually a scoreless tie at home. Florida Tech to play Lynn a little bit later on this year. As far as the all-time season series, Tampa leads with 35 wins. Florida Tech has 19. There have been 8 ties, but the Panthers are 4-1-2 in the last 6 meetings, and they did win last year's game by the score of 3-2. So both teams are about to go out to the pitch. We'll have the starting lineups here in a moment. I want to wish the ladies of Florida Tech the best of luck as they are over in Tampa to take on the Spartans. We'll try and get some updates on that game later on. So really both of our soccer teams doing very well. Again, for Florida Tech, 2-1-1 is only good for a tie for 4th with Rollins, as Palm Beach Atlantic is leading the conference with Lynn 2nd and Barry 3rd. But things are still pretty tight. I mean, Florida Tech's only 3 points out of 2nd. They are 6 points out of 1st. All right, the teams are walking out to the pitch. Let's give the starting lineups. First for Tampa, they're under the direction of Adrian Bush. Bush is in his 21st year as head coach. He's a 1995 Tampa grad. He played all 4 years and was a very good college player, so he's been around the program for at least 26 years. In goal, they're going to start one of the good ones at the Sunshine State Conference, Alex Hare. He's a Derby out of Derby, England. They're going to go with 2 forwards, Gregor Guru. He'll be one of the forwards along with Rodrigo Lopez. Lopez leads the team with 6 goals and also leads them points with 13. At midfield, they go with 4 midfielders, Sharif Tomar, also Vigo Svedin, Felix Hoshman, and Leonard. It's spelled like Leonard, but pronounced Leonard Bugaskar. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that name. He's out of Sweden. So those are the midfielders, and on defense, Out as the two teams are on the pitch. Florida Tech's going to kick off the start. Armando Loinaz is standing over the ball. Well, as I was mentioning before we had our technical difficulties, Tampa has 3 national championships in their history, 1981, 1994, and 2000. As the ball's hit high in the air. So Tampa with some pressure here as they send it up to midfield. So Florida Tech, home white uniforms as usual. High white socks moving left to right, and Tampa moving right to left in road red. Again, their primary school colors are red and black, so mostly red and black trimming on the sides.
Hey, remember 35 is 9.
So Caio Deos is wearing 35 instead of 9. I'll have to get used to that as the ball goes out of bounds, and it goes over the wall behind us, out into some residential dwellings. So we'll try and get that soccer ball back sometime. So a minute into this one. So I was mentioning the national championships, 1981, 1994, 2001. Not only that, 2 national runner-up years, 1983 and 1992. So this has been a program historically that's been very strong, and their women's program has had some very good years as well. Again, we'll try and get some updates on the Panther women over in Tampa a little bit later on. So the Spartans with their first main possession.
That's why it happened, Lord.
They send the ball way up the field. And Florida Tech trying to clear it to midfield. Taken away by the Spartans. Jeez. Ball comes left side to Poachman. Or Poshman, rather. Back on defense is Fosfold. He's out of Oslo, Norway.
I win.
Ball goes far side. I tell you, the Tampa numbers are very hard to read. It's black on red, and especially when they're on the other side of the field, it's very hard to see. Here they're penetrating. Ball loose in the 18-yard area. Tampa trying to reorganize, keep it in. Spartan player with it on the far side. Being watched by Chamberlain. Sent toward the net. Comes to the left side. Centered. Top of the 18-yard area. Florida Tech trying to clear it. And they should be able to clear here. And they do up to midfield. That was Shu Dressler. Tampa sends it right back into the Panther end. Dressler bodying up against his player. Gets it up to midfield. And here come the Spartans again. Loose ball. Loinaz trying to get up to midfield. Goes to Rekirsch. And the Panthers have it in their own end. So 3 minutes in. Nothing much going on yet. Both teams feeling each other out. No score. McKelly goes far side. And again, that's Deos wearing 35. Ground ball pass, about 35 yards out from net, and now Tampa trying to break out as they come over the midfield line. And this one will go out of bounds. It'll be a Panther throw-in on the far side. A pretty good crowd out here. I'd say it's maybe 60% full on this windy Saturday night in Melbourne at Rick Stoller Field. Again, JC Miles with you, FloridaTechSports.com. Thanks for spending part of your Saturday with us. I tell you, nice cool breeze out here. I love it, having grown up in New York. Temperature's probably about 70, I guess. But we're definitely in October. Say goodbye to September until next year. Here's Dressler looking up the field with the right foot pass, trying to connect with Loinaz, but it's going to go too far. Over the goal line, it'll be a goal kick for Alex Hare. So Hare has played every minute this year, 9 games, 810 minutes. He's allowed 7 goals in 9 games, a 0.78 goals against average. He has 26 saves, and he has 3 shutouts on the year. Again, Hare's out of Derby, England. D-E-R-B-Y, England. Here's Dressler trying to keep it in bounds. Sends a high ball to Rekirsch. And now to Deos. He'll center it. Sends it past the net. Loinaz trying to chase it down. out near the corner kick stick, trying to reorganize.
I don't want to hear that again.
And this one goes out of bounds off Tampa. Florida Tech will have a throw-in near the corner kick stick.
Throwing on this side. Click there.
And let's see what we have. Officials clock continues to run, but the official trying to organize things. So for the Panthers, this will be a throw-in.
Like, I don't.
Players milling around the 18-yard area. Ball thrown in. Loose ball. Went off a Dressler over to the side. Tampa now trying to clear right near the near corner kick stick, out of bounds. All Florida Tech. Tampa throwing very deep in their own end. Ball thrown in and it's headed out of bounds. It'll be a Florida Tech throw-in. And it'll be Deos, Caio Deos to throw it in. Again, Deos out of Santa Catarina, Brazil, where they definitely know their soccer. Always have, always will. So Deos throws it in, hurls it in the 18-yard area, comes back out, high ball sent to the far side of the field. Dressler trying to chase it down. And Tampa trying to get it up to midfield. And the Panthers steal it. Up ahead, Rekirsch. Swarmed out by a couple of Tampa Spartans, and I think we had an offside. So offsides on Florida Tech, and Tampa will retake it. So again, Adrian Bush in his 21st year, head coach for the Spartans. Up to date, he's 182, 120, and 42. School has 27 NCAA tournament appearances in their history and 9 under Adrian Bush, who again was a 4-year star in the early 90s for the Spartans, and then stayed on as an assistant coach and eventually got the head coaching job. With his Rodrigo Lopes, one of the key scorers for Tampa. He leads the team in goals with 6 and points with 18 and in shots with 19. So you gotta get a body on him. Here's Dressler right side to Deos. Shu, with some good footwork, will drop it back to McKelly. McKelly to Dressler. And back to McKelly. Orn is pretty far out of his net, a good 20 yards. He's kind of directing traffic, which most goalies do. Ball up ahead. And comes out to midfield. And now over to Dressler. Shu, right side. Deos trying to make a move inside. Double teamed. He'll drop it back to Ronda. Now back to midfield to McKelly. And now with it is Casadei. Casadei is going to reorganize. Not liking what was ahead of him. Ball dropped back, sent to the far side. And this one is likely going to go out of bounds. Well, no, it won't. Panthers able to keep it in somehow. Now it goes out. It always goes out. And Florida Tech will quickly throw it in. Rekirsch. Now to somebody trying to make a run, again, very far away. And Tampa steals it, sends it up to midfield. McKelly hustling back, and McKelly will drop it back to Orn.
Yeah, but you know it's not true, so.
Now to McKelly. Again, McKelly, 6'2", 200, graduate student from Bergamo, Italy. Ronda goes far side, right at the midfield line. And drops back to McKelly, over to Dressler. Shu looking upfield, ground ball pass over midfield, and that gets it back. Right side, Deos. Loinaz trying to control it. And coming in from nowhere is Rekirsch, like a runaway truck, able to cause the Panther throw-in. He was like a blur. All right, Rekirsch will throw it in. Actually, I think that's Deos. Yeah, it's Deos to throw it in. Again, Caio, again out of Brazil. Ball thrown in loose and taken by Hare.
try to put walls up right out.
So here, returning goalkeeper again. 7 goals allowed this year in 9 games. Played 17 games last year. Allowed 22 goals, 1.28 goals against average last year. Again, this year 0.78, doing a little bit better. And ball goes out of bounds. Coach Robinson screaming for something. And evidently a foul on Tampa. And again, Nick Robinson getting in his 2 cents worth. Panthers will have a kick here right in front of Robinson. He'll have a box seat for this. Loinaz is going to take it. Tampa has a modest 2-person wall. One person is facing the goalie. The other person is facing Loinaz. And now Deos comes into the picture. So it'll be either Loinaz 19 or Deos 35 to take it. It's going to be Loinaz with the right foot. Curls it toward the top of the 18-yard area, and somebody headed it over the goal. So it's going to be a goal kick for Alex Hare.
He hit it about here. That's off target. Over here. And then goal.
Hare last year played 1,552 minutes. So he was a busy guy. He's been pretty much their primary goalie the last 2 years. Ball stolen. Deos trying to make a move and taken away nicely by the Spartans. Taken away there by Lauritsen. Loose ball midfield, high ball. Deos trying to control it. Tampa deep in their own end, and coming way out of his net is Hare. And Hare has to be careful, living dangerously, and he sends it out of bounds. That was almost a giveaway. Panthers will throw it in. Casaday, right in front of his own bench, will drop it back to Dressler. He'll send it over to McKelly. McKelly has a lot of operating room, crossing the midfield line. Goes far left side. And now McKelly will get it back. And Orn is very far out of his goal. He's a good 40 yards out, maybe 35 yards out. Dressler right side, Casaday. Deos trying to catch up to it. Tampa will send it out of bounds. Panther throw in on the far side. And let's see, Deos is the primary throw-in guy. So he's going to throw it in. 32:45 to go in the first half. So really neither goalkeeper has been tested yet, either Orn or Hare. Here's Deos. Chipping it toward the net. And where is it? Did it go over the line? I guess it did not. Very close, though. So good effort by Florida Tech, but did not go over the line. It got past Hare and just not quite in the net. So we're still scoreless. So first good scoring chance for the Panthers. And Hare will take this kick. He'll come off the right foot, off the grass. So again, very pleasant evening out here. Wind blowing at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. That's a nice boot by Hare over the midfield line, a good 50 yards up the field. Both teams battling for the ball near the midfield area. Rekirsch taps it over to Asbo. Asbo going into the slide. And Spartans take it away, and now Hare getting his foot on it. Sends it toward midfield. Chamberlain header. Tampa almost had a breakaway, but McKelly has it. Far side. Deos is there, right in front of the Panther bench, trying to make a move. A little bit of bumper cars as it goes over the goal line. And this will be the Panthers' first corner kick of the evening. Panthers in the corner kick category. This will be their 36th. They've allowed 44, so they're -8 in corner kicks. And by the way, both of the Palm Beach Atlantic goals the other night were scored off of corner kicks. So Florida Tech will have to defend that a little bit better tonight. Ball sent toward the net. And the ball goes out of bounds. I'll tell you, I almost equate scoring off of corner kicks to an NFL team getting a special teams touchdown. You really hate to give those up. Ball sent middle of the 18-yard area, top of the 18-yard area, actually. Loose. Panthers trying to keep it in the immediate area, 35 yards out, sent right side. It's Rekirsch. First name Mario, sends it toward the net, hooks it there. There's a header. It comes outside the 18-yard area and now goes out of bounds. So Panthers putting on some pretty good pressure, but Tampa able to repel them, and the Spartans will throw it in down from the Panther bench. So again, all-time series, 35 wins for Tampa, 19 for Florida Tech. There have been 8 ties. But again, the Panthers have gotten the better end of things in the last 6. 4 wins, a loss, and 2 ties. Again, a 3-2 win over in Tampa last year. Casadei throws it in to Loinaz. Casadei looking to make a move inside. Good defending by the Spartans. Comes back to Dressler. And Shu's going to reorganize it back to midfield. It is McKelly. McKelly being very deliberate. Middle of the field, it's Rhonda.
They just have bad ball touch.
Left side, Loinaz.
It just keeps getting worse.
Sent toward the top of the 18-yard area, and on a couple hops, it comes to Alex Hare.
That would be embarrassing.
For them.
Well, yeah.
So Hare picks the ball up, trying to decide what to do with it. He'll just roll it out, and he'll kick it. Oh, sends it a good 60 yards up the field. Panthers trying to clear. Chamberlain has it, and Tommy will send it back all the way to Orne, and Orne has to get rid of it. A charging Spartan was in the area. High ball midfield. Deos battling for the ball. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a Tampa throw-in. Throwing it in, Christian Fairchild, local product for the Spartans out of Tampa. Panthers in their own end. It's McKelly. Goes far side. Chamberlain. Back to, back to Fossati. Ball now at midfield. Panthers trying to advance it, but it goes out of bounds, and Tampa will have a throw-in. Spartans are throwing in front of this pretty large crowd. Again, I'd say about 65% full on this Saturday night. But still plenty of seats if you want to come out. Again, a little bit windy out here, but I'll tell you, I love the weather. Being from New York.
It's not going to be good. I'll do it.
To quote George Benson, we are breezing along. Loose ball. Panthers pretty deep at Tampa's end. They're about 35 yards out. Many exchanges of the ball. Comes back to midfield. Sent up, Rekirsch trying to catch up to it. He's there on the far side. He'll reorganize. Now sent toward the net, curled toward the net, and it goes wide. Goes a little bit wide. And Tampa will have control of it. So Hare is wearing what kind of looks like a teal outfit with dark blue shorts, it looks like, or maybe it's black shorts, and high socks. Orne on the other end is out in mostly blue, dark blue and light blue socks. So both goalies kind of dressed pretty similarly in kind of a bluish kind of outfit. Comes up to midfield, battle for the ball, and this one will go out of bounds and went over Fairchild of Tampa, so Florida Tech throw in right in the midfield area. Throwing it in will be Casadei. Again, Tommaso out of Ravenna, Italy, and a transfer from Daytona State, just up 95 at Daytona.
I'm not going to let him put me in it either.
He'll move about 30 yards up the field, throwing it in front of the Panther bench.
Your daughter on the swim team today on the bus.
Casadei looking.
It's funny. Dan got
He is still looking.
I got a few votes.
Throws it in, gets it back, trying to keep it in bounds.
Alana never said Teo.
And Deos to Casadei.
He didn't win.
But Casadei warded off the ball by Tampa, and it's going to be a Tampa possession.
Did you win your race?
So Hare, the Tampa goalie, will set the ball.
No, I won.
And actually it'll be one of his defenders to take the kick.
I felt good.
And now Hare has it. Here comes some pressure by the Panthers, so Hare gets rid of it. Sends a low-line drive over the midfield line, and we got a foul on Tampa. It's on Rodrigo Lopes, who I think felt that Dressler should have gotten the foul. Here's Deos, but he loses it. So both midfielders and defenders for both teams playing very well. Really not too many chances on goal yet, as we have exactly 25 minutes to go in the first half. Again, we are 0-0. All right, loose ball, Fossati. Right side, Rekirsch. Oh, he can't catch up to it. Goes out of bounds. Hate when that happens. So Tampa throw-in down from the Panther bench. About 10 yards from the corner kick stick. Ball thrown in, very high throw-in. Header by Lopes. And Tampa looking to break out. Going through rush hour traffic, and it's taken away. Fossati. Shot is deflected, goes wide, and it's off of Florida Tech, so it's going to be another Tampa kick. So really not much offensive activity going on. Florida Tech has 2 shots. Tampa does not have an official shot yet. Corner kicks, Florida Tech 1, Tampa 0. So a lot of goose eggs on the scoreboard, including the score. Sent up over the midfield line. Comes back at a high hop to McKelly. They'll send a high ball way up the field. This one is going to go out of bounds. And Tampa will have another throw-in near the corner kick stick. This Tampa team, kind of a veteran club. They got 7 grads and 12 seniors, so 19 of the players could be gone after this year. Certainly serving the 7 grad students will be gone, and then they got 12 seniors who could come back as grads. Up ahead, ball goes out of bounds. Going up for it was Casadei. Couldn't get up there to head it, so Tampa will throw it in. And now Casadei slows up the momentum, heads it out of bounds. Tampa will throw it in. Right in front of Adrian Bush. Again, what a life he has had. Again, a graduate of Tampa in 1995, 4 years playing. Worked his way into the coaching staff, and again, he has been the head coach for 21 years. He is not going to get to 200 wins this year, I don't think, unless Tampa has a big run. But he has 182. Certainly by next year, he'll be knocking on the door of 200. With it deep in his own end is Fosfold. Fosfold out of Oslo, Norway.
Yeah, they got like 2 girls from Florida State. And
Fosfold has it. He wears number 4.
Kind of.
Pass middle of the field, and it comes back. So Tampa's spreading it out on their passes, looking to penetrate. Ball goes far side. Sent toward the net. Orn comes out, punches it out. And Florida Tech looking to clear, and they will clear it up to midfield. Very high ball. Rekirsch runs under it, looking like an NFL receiver, running under a pass. And Tampa takes it back.
Dan, you were so mad after that.
And this one is going to go out of bounds. And Florida Tech will have a throw-in right in the Tampa bench area. So we're midway through the first half, 21:40 on the clock. And other than that one chance where Florida Tech actually sent a shot that went behind Hare but did not go in the goal, otherwise really no other goal scoring chances by either team. Okay, Ronda trying to make a move. Right side, Deos. Here comes the double team on Deos right in front of the Panther bench. He'll drop it back to Casadei. And now Ronda with it. Sends it middle of the field. And with it now, McKelly over to Dressler. Shu looking up the field. Does a little dipsy-do move. And back to McKelly in midfield. And back to Orn, who's very far out of his goal. Now he backtracks toward the 18-yard area. And he will leave it for McKelly. McKelly sends a long drive, and it's way overthrown out of bounds. And this will be a goal kick for Alex Hare, who spells his name like the tortoise and the hare, H-A-R-E. I think the tortoise always wins that race. So Hare with it. Again, Derby, England, his hometown. This one's sent up toward midfield. Haven't had any substitutions yet. We're midway through the half. We got a foul on Florida Tech, and Tampa will have control. And the official's saying, put the ball down here. That's where it should be. So Tampa puts it down, and they get it right back into play. Very far out of his net is Hare. He's a good 25 yards out. Goes over to Fosfold. Fosfold gets it back. Some pressure here by Rekirsch. Back to Hare in goal. To Fosfold. F-O-S-V-O-L-D. Fosfold. Good pressure here by Deos. And Deos, a little contact there. And we got a foul on Deos. So getting a little more physical here. No yellow cards yet, but some fouls. 19-10 to go in the half. Ball thrown in. Panthers in their own end, and it comes back to Orne. I would say territorially wise, it's a pretty even game. It's been moving up and down the field pretty well. Casade putting on some pressure. And this one is going to, what a play by Deos to keep the ball in. That was for certain that was going to go out of bounds. Anyway, here's Rhonda up ahead to Deos, running the right side. And so is Casade, sends it toward the net, but nobody in white is there. And the ball sent up about 35 yards from goal, and Tampa trying to break out. With it is Garou. Ball goes far side. Panthers quickly trying to get back. Sent toward the net. But I'll tell you, those Tampa numbers are hard to read. Somebody's got it. And it comes back to midfield. Well, I mentioned there were no substitutions up until now, but some players going to check in for both teams when they are allowed to. 17:52 to go in the half. Comes over to Fosfold. Fosfold, middle of the field, to Vigo Svedin. And we got a whistle. And let's see for the Panthers, the local product, local Collins to check in, senior out of Melbourne. Went to O'Galley High, and also in Antonio Degadio, 6'3", 190, graduate student from Firenze, Italy. So those are the two subs for Florida Tech. So coming out, Rekirsch and also Asbo. So Panther throw in at midfield. Dressler has it in his own end to Casade, just shy of midfield. Comes to midfield. Trying to make a move is Fossati. He goes down. And the official, I think, wants a word with the Tampa player. I don't think there's going to be a yellow card, but he's getting the 10-second lecture. That was Charit Tamar. Glad I got to say his name. He's out of Paris, France. He must love the Eiffel Tower. Comes back to McKelly. I think we all love the Eiffel Tower if we ever get over to France. That's an incredible sight. Comes back to Orne in the Panther net. Again, Orne playing pretty far out of his net of late. Comes back to him, no pressure. Orne is just kind of sightseeing, trying to figure out what to do. Sends it up over midfield. Now trying to make a run is Casade, trying to catch up to the ball. And this one is going to go out, I believe. Well, maybe not. It's in. Wow. Good effort by Casade. To Collins, trying to make a move. Now Casade. Back to Rhonda, sent toward the net. High ball. And what happened? I guess it'll be a foul on Florida Tech. And Tampa quickly trying to break out. Comes out over midfield. Pass up ahead. A little bit of bumper cars. Ball goes over the goal line. This will be a goal kick for the Panthers. So no corner kicks yet for Tampa. Thought maybe they're going to get one there. All right, Tampa's going to send in Oscar Warren, and he is out of the capital city of Sweden. That is Stockholm.
For the Spartans.
So again, Oscar Warren, number 14, checks in.
Awesome. Never listening to you
Coming in
guys.
for number 10.
Ever again.
Oh, she said it.
Well, there's 2 14s. We got confused.
Sure.
Who's
that?
16 plus.
Warren had the only goal in the 2-1 loss to Rollins. As we got a foul, Tampa. Florida Tech will have it.
11.
At the top of the 18-yard area, trying to break out of their own end. Rhonda, or Dressler rather, sends it up over midfield. High ball.
So you're wrong.
Trying to settle it is DeGadio to Rhonda. Now Chamberlain. Ball goes left side. There's a shot toward the net. Oh, went wide.
No save.
Well, I'll tell you, we're at a severe angle there. I thought maybe that was going to go in the net, but my angle was
I don't know.
just not right.
You guys are jumping up. Just wait. Wait till they talk to the coach.
13:40 to go in the first half. We are still scoreless.
Rule. Let's ask them when they're in the box. Okay. All right. Thank you.
He just got excited.
All right, ball stolen. And, coming out with a dangerous slide, but legitimate, was Alex Hare.
And do you have a man?
And he really had to. Florida Tech almost had a breakaway there.
I know who it is.
DeGadio getting pretty close to Hare, trying to force him to get rid of it, and he does. Sends a long ball up over the midfield line. Good battle here. Casaday
He wasn't.
now to Collins. Dressler to Casaday. Ball is out. And let's see, Tampa throwing, I think. Adrian Bush very active off the bench. He's getting the odometer going. So Tampa will have a throw-in about 20 yards from the corner kick stick.
Dan's really excited for this.
Yeah, Adrian Bush doing some marching on the sidelines.
I really like it.
Again, 21 years as head coach. He's had a great coaching career. Ball thrown in, and this one will be picked up by Orn, who's trying to start the attack. He'll simply roll it out to Chamberlain. Chamberlain will get it back, and Chamberlain will send it all the way back to Orn.
I've been told he does eat a lot of spaghetti. So he is.
Now to Dressler. Dressler looks upfield with the right foot, sends a long ball looking to connect with Casaday. We got 12 minutes to go in the half. Again, no score. Out of bounds. Ball will be thrown in by Florida Tech. And the Panthers will send in Nico Marcialucci, a 5'11", 155 graduate student out of Massa, Italy. M-A-S-S-A, Massa. So throw in Florida Tech. Throw in Collins. Sends toward the middle of the 18-yard area. Attempted bicycle kick there. There's a shot and it goes wide. And one of the Panther players trying to do the Pele bicycle, but fell off. That's a. If you've never seen vintage Pele highlights and bicycle kick, I don't know if he invented it, but he perfected it. 11 minutes to go. Hare in the Tampa goal. Sends it up over the midfield line. Casaday tries to get his head on it. He does, but he heads it out of bounds. It'll be a Tampa throw-in. Throwing it in is Fairchild. Again, local product out of Tampa. Ball thrown in. Collins battling for the ball, along with Rhonda. Now to Casaday. Heavy pressure by the Spartans. Ball out of bounds off of Collins. And it'll be a Tampa throw-in, I think. Collins saying, hey, isn't that my ball? Well, it's not. Fairchild throws it in for the Spartans. Ball thrown in. Battle for the ball, Casaday. And now sent up to midfield by McKelly to DeGadio. Antonio trying to make a run. And now Marchalusi with it, who just checked in. He's got fresh legs. Marchalusi. He will cross it near the net. Oh, overshot Deos, who was looking for the header. I don't know if that was a set piece, but that almost worked.
20 for 4. 7 for 5.
So, Hare with it for the Spartans. Hare will send a high line drive down the field. Comes to Dressler. A lot of grabbing going on out there. Here's Collins. About 25 yards from goal. Through ball. Oh! Missed it by that much. Nice play by the Tampa defender to prevent a possible breakaway as the Spartans quickly go to the other end. Spartans have it middle of the field. Comes back to Fosfold. Sent toward the Panther net far side. Chamberlain trying to break out.
Tommy became a household name in last year. I don't know if you guys
And loose ball, and Tampa players down. And Tampa player not getting up. He might need some attention. Let's see, trying to get up. And he's slowly getting up. That's good news. Don't want anybody to get hurt. All right, Tampa will have a kick here. Spartans are going to send in a player here in a moment, and Florida Tech's going to send in Ghirardelli. But both have to wait patiently. So here comes the kick by the Spartans. Good 45 yards out, far side. Rush hour traffic, top of the 18-yard area, sent toward the Panther net. And Orn had it and lost it, but it's going to be a Tampa possession. That ball almost went in the net. So it didn't, and we still have no score. I think our PA announcer kind of jumped the gun there, but he's a great guy, though. He is a swimmer. Anyway, Orn will have a kick here, but one player from each team is going to check in here in a moment. Orn sends a high ball to midfield. Collins, the local product out of O'Galley. And now up ahead, DeGadio has Marchalusi racing toward the net. DeGadio sends it outside. Casade lost it, and Tampa able to take it away. And the Spartans looking to run it up the field. DeGadio hustling back. He is determined. And this one goes out. So Tampa throw in as both players will check in. One for Florida Tech, one for Tampa. Matteo Ghirardelli, 5'9", 145 sophomore from Italy, from Dorfo Borari Terme. Wow. So ball thrown in there by Fairchild. Comes out. There's a shot. Oh, goes wide. Just wide. Hook shot.
Who got that shot?
Trying to see. Again, those numbers are really hard to see. So Warren will have a kick here. He sends it up to midfield, trying to connect with Chamberlain. Up ahead. Ghirardelli, far side. And it goes over the goal line. And it'll be a goal kick for Alex Hare. Again, very windy evening, 10 to 15 miles per hour. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Again, the chill is in the air on this October the 9th. Oh, feels great. I feel like I'm in a York Peppermint Patty commercial from 55 years ago. Oh, it goes out of bounds.
7 for 8.
Oh, those York Peppermint Patties are great. All right, Panther throw in. It'll be Casade. Throws it over the midfield line. DeGadio battling for the ball. DeGadio goes down, and he Might have hit his head as he went to the ground. Tampa player trying to show some sympathy, and he goes away. So DeGaudio's up. Looks like he's okay. A little bit of a crash landing there. All right, Panthers will have a kick from about 40 yards out, and taking it will be Ghirardelli. Not much of a wall here for Tampa, just a one-person wall. Everybody else milling around that 18-yard area. Florida Tech has a set piece. This might be coming here. Ghirardelli, line drive toward the net. There's a shot, I believe, and there's a goal. Goal, Florida Tech.
Stop clock.
And is that Rekirsch?
Yes, no assist.
So Mario Rekirsch, unassisted goal, and the Panthers take a 1-0 lead. He shot it probably about 5 yards in front of Hare, the goalie.
Who got it? Who's 17?
So again, 1-0.
Mike doesn't work.
We have no noise.
So again, 1-0 lead for Florida Tech. So that was 37.
No noise? Yeah, Mike. Try the wireless.
Jeez. So Rekirsch with the goal. That's his 4th of the year. He takes the goal-scoring lead away from Collins and McKelly, who have 3. So the Panthers break out on top. There's 4:42 to go in the first half. So Tampa will have to play from behind.
Don't cross out.
Ball comes back to Hare
That's when I crossed this one. Did the wireless flip? I guess.
over the midfield line.
Nothing works.
Spartans far side. And this one's sent out of bounds, and we got, I think we got some yellow coming out. And 23, Marchalusi, is going to get a yellow card. Marchalusi's trying to plead his case to the official, but I don't think the official is going to listen. So yellow card, Marchalusi for the Panthers.
The blue box back there.
All right, so Tampa will have a kick from about 45 yards out, middle of the field.
Thank you. That was awesome. He actually ran.
Most of the players at the top of the 18-yard area.
Heard the goal too?
Orrin has a pretty clear visual for this kick. No wall or anything. And it's sent toward the net. Florida Tech will head it out of bounds. It should be a throw-in for Tampa. So the Spartans will throw it in. Again, 1-0 Florida Tech. We have exactly 4 minutes to go in the first half.
All right. We'll try it in a second.
At halftime, we'll try and get an update on the women, see how the ladies are doing over in Tampa. Loose ball. Tampa trying to get a shot off. I can't see a thing. And it comes outside. And we got a foul as DeGaudio goes down. And also down is Rhonda, but he's helped up. I think the official helped him up. That was very nice. And the official having a word with Rhonda.
Well, we did this shot like 2 minutes earlier.
And it'll be a Florida Tech possession. Yeah, can you get an update? Oh, there we go. You're excellent. Oh, the Florida Tech ladies are up 1-0. Who scored? Sophia Posner, really? Sophia with the goal. 1-0 Florida Tech over in Tampa.
Do you think you got this?
It'd be nice on this windy Saturday. I don't know if it's windy over in Tampa to get a Panthers soccer sweep. I would love that.
No, don't touch.
So would the program. All right, Marchalusi with it. He has to be careful. He's got a yellow card. Ball sent over the goal line, and Florida Tech's going to get their second corner kick of the match. Only their 37th of the year. They're now -7 in that category. Tampa does not have a corner kick yet. And Ghirardelli is going to take it.
Did they stop the clock at one point? Did they stop the clock?
So Ghirardelli, this will come off the right foot, and actually he'll just send it to Collins. Collins trying to make a move. And this one will be saved by Tampa. It'll come back to midfield to Fossati, and now to Ghirardelli. Ghirardelli under heavy pressure, ball out of bounds, and it'll be a Tampa throw-in right at the Panther bench area. Ball thrown in, Fossati header to Collins. Collins will send it up the field. DeGaudio not able to break out, and Alex Hare in goal has it. for the Spartans. We have exactly 2 minutes to go in this first half. Florida Tech clinging to a 1-0 lead. Again, the Panthers in the standings, tied for fourth with Rollins. Both have 7 points. Tampa just 2 points behind with 5. So again, a Tampa win would leapfrog them over the Panthers in the standings. We still have a ways to go in the season, but we're about midway through. So this is when you want to be playing your best soccer. I mean, the SSC tournament is about 3 weeks away. So getting the crunch time here in mid-October. Ball comes back to Orn in the Panther net. He sends it to the far side, trying to hook up with Chamberlain. Nice move by Tommy, the local product, up over the midfield line. Ball goes out of bounds. Again, Chamberlain out of Rockledge, and also transfer from Eastern Florida State, the Titans, who we should always remember. We have exactly 1 minute to go in the first half. At midfield, the Spartans. So Florida Tech has to be careful here, not fall asleep at the switch, and deny Tampa any good chances. Tampa did have one good chance where the ball got behind Orn, but did not go in the net. Down to 43 seconds to go in the half. Ball comes back to Lauritsen. He is out of Bodo, Norway. Top of the 18-yard area, middle of the area. Tampa trying to organize and get a shot off, but Marchalusi trying to control it in his own end. And Panther player goes down, nothing called. Down to 20 seconds to go in the half. Battle for the ball. Collins is thrown down. It'll be a foul on Tampa, and that will pretty much do it for the first half as we're down to the final 10 seconds. And Shu Dressler is in no hurry at all, and that is going to do it for the first half. So at the halftime mark, it is Florida Tech 1 and Tampa 0, which is the same situation over in Tampa for the ladies on the goal by Sophia Posner. Florida Tech women are up 1-0 at the half. Now, will it hold up for both squads? We'll have to wait and see. Still got a second half to play. So we're going to pause. Thank you for watching tonight. This is FloridaTechSports.com along the SSC Digital Network. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. All right, welcome back to Rick Stoller Field. JC Miles with you along FloridaTechSports.com and the SSC Digital Network. We got a good SSC match going here. Florida Tech leading it 1-0 at halftime. Again, Mario Rekirsch scored the goal. It was unassisted with 4:42 to go in the first half, and that is the difference in the game so far. So Rekirsch, again, taking the goal-scoring lead away from Collins and Michelli. All three were tied with 3 goals, and now Rekirsch takes the team lead. I'm looking over to my left. Adrian Bush is, I don't know what word to use, maybe lambasting into his team, saying, basically, I can't hear a lot of it, but he says, you got to stop forcing things. You got to let things develop, amongst other things. So he is not very happy with his team right now. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments they make as we come into the second half. Again, the Panther women were also winning 1-0 over in Tampa, so we'll keep an eye on that. All right, the latest national poll comes out every Tuesday, so kind of reviewing that. Really no surprise who the number 1 team in the country is. It's the defending national champions, and they're out of the Sunshine State Conference, the Lynn Fighting Knights. I'll tell you, Lynn had a great sports year last year because they got national championships out of their men's soccer team and also their volleyball team and their girls tennis team. So they had 3 national championships they were celebrating last year. The team they beat in the championship match, University of Charleston out of West Virginia, they're the number 4 team in the country. And as far as Sunshine State Conference teams, other than Lynn, Palm Beach Atlantic, who defeated Florida Tech in their last game 2-0, they're 8th ranked in the country. And Florida Tech is 14th. So again, these numbers could change when Tuesday comes out, depending on what happens with all these teams tonight. Again, Florida Tech number 14. And 4 spots below them is the team they're playing tonight, the University of Tampa, at number 18. And then down at number 25 is Nova. So, again, you've got Lynn at number 1, Palm Beach Atlantic at 8, Florida Tech 14, Tampa 18, and Nova at number 25. So half the conference is ranked in the latest national poll. Well, reminder, we'll be out here again Wednesday for the men. They'll be taking on Nova. And 1 week from tonight, the ladies will be on the pitch here at Rick Stoller Field, and they'll be taking on Florida Southern. So we're getting pretty busy in the soccer season, where we usually have 2 matches a week. It could be both men's or both women's or one of each. So again, getting into the soccer season, we're well into it. About 3 weeks to go before the start of the SSC tournament, which will be the second Monday of November. That'll be the opening round. Again, as far as stats, really not too many shots from either team. Florida Tech has 5, and Tampa has only 1. Neither goalie has been credited with a save yet, and corner kicks, not much there. Florida Tech with 2, and Tampa with nothing. And again, I don't want to harp on this, but Florida Tech losing to Palm Beach Atlantic 2-0 in their last game, and again, both Sailfish goals were on corner kicks. So I'm assuming that Coach Robinson probably wasn't very happy with how the Panthers defended their corner kicks in their last game, but Tampa does not have one yet, so he's going to make some adjustments there. All right, both teams are coming out to the pitch. Tampa, again, got kind of chewed out by their head coach, Adrian Bush. Again, Adrian knows his soccer, 21 years as head coach, former player with the Spartans, had a very good 4-year career. Led his team to the 1994 National Championship, and in fact, he was the Adidas National Player of the Year during his time at Tampa. Also, 1991-94, he was an All-American, so very good soccer player for 4 years with Tampa. Again, eventually got into the coaching staff, and in his 21st year, again, 19 NCAA tournament appearances under head coach Adrian Bush. And again, the team has 3 national championships in their history, 1981, 1994, and 2001. So one of those championships was Bush as a player. Last year, Tampa went 9-6-2, 5-4-1 in the conference. They tied for 5th with Palm Beach Atlantic, but they're only 3 points out of second. They lost to Lynn in the Sunshine State Conference semis 1-0. Lynn was the only team that made the postseason last year out of the SSC. So, That's that, and we're underway in this second half. So Tampa kicks off. They have the ball first. So Tampa, again, resetting things. For those of you who might be tuning in, Tampa road red, black numbers, red socks, moving left to right on your video screen. Florida Tech, home white, crimson colors, high white socks moving from right to left. Battle for the ball midfield. And with it for the Panthers is Jacobo Tekolibus, who I don't think even played in the first half, and he is starting this second half. Tekolibus, a senior out of Novara, Italy. And we'll pick up the other Panther players here in a moment. So Ghirardelli is out there along with Chamberlain and McKelly. Of course, in goal is Orn. Orn sends a line drive over the midfield line. DeGaudio's out there along with Fossati. As the ball comes back in the Tampa end, the ball, Tampa trying to work it up the field. And we got a foul on Florida Tech. Jeez. And we got a whistle. And now Tampa plays it in. Also out there is Casaday and also Logan Collins. So a little bit of a different lineup. Collins did not start the game. Tekolibus did not play in the first half. He's out there. Otherwise, a good number of the starters still in there for the Panthers. So not quite 2 minutes into the second half, and again, Florida Tech clinging to a 1-0 lead. Again, Palm Beach Atlantic in first place in the conference. They're hosting Florida Memorial tonight, so it's a non-conference affair. Lynn and Barry tied for second with 10 points. Lynn is at St. Leo. Barry is idle tonight. Again, Lynn, the defending national champions. Florida Tech will see them a little bit later on in the year. That'll be down at Boca Raton at Bobby Campbell Stadium. All right, Tampa trying to make a move here. Loose ball, 18-yard area, but Florida Tech able to break it up. And the ball goes out of bounds. That was McKelly breaking the play up, and Tampa will, well, no, Florida Tech's going to get a goal kick here. Again, quite a breeze blowing, about 15 miles per hour. Old Glory is getting a workout above the Panthers scoreboard. Orn's going to have a kick here. It'll come off his right foot off the grass. Everybody else moving up toward the midfield area. Both coaches for Florida Tech, Nick Robinson, Robin Chan, patrolling the sidelines. This one is going to be out of bounds. And this should be a Tampa throw-in, as DeGaudio kind of ran into the bench area, making sure all the Tampa coaches are okay. Sometimes that happens. Again, you know, the coaches have their 3 chairs and not very far from the sideline, so they have a box seat just like the Panther coaches. Sometimes you got to be careful. Could be some crashes. All right, Tampa trying to move it up the field. Fossati closely guarding. Comes over to Luca Bergman, again, one of the co-captains. He's out of Germany. And Florida Tech taking it away. Nice pick there by Ghirardelli. Ghirardelli knocks down a Tampa player. He's going to be called for a foul. And this will be a kick for Tampa. Again, Adrian Bush doing a lot of yelling. I don't think he's yelling at the official. I think he's telling his players, you know, get it together. All right, Felix Poschmann's going to take this kick. He's out of Hamburg, Germany. It's going to come off the left foot, being watched from a distance by Fossati. Hooks it toward the net. Loose ball. Who's got it? Oh, we have a foul, I think, in the goal area. We could have a penalty kick here. As the Tampa player went down, he is slow to get up. We'll wait and see here, see what the official decides, but if you're fouled in the penalty area, that should be a penalty kick. The officials can have a discussion with the players first. So let's see what we have here. This could be critical. It's mystery theater, folks. Sometimes that shows up. Okay, it's just going to be a kick right on the 18-yard line, so no penalty kick. Again, the officials trying to sort things out, and we have a stop of the clock with 39:55 to go. Now the official's going to run over toward our area and, I guess, clarify things. Let's see what we got here. Oh, they're going to go with the replay. So the play is under further review. I just love saying that, particularly in volleyball and basketball. All right, so they're going to take a look at this play, and I guess they're going to decide whether it'll be a penalty kick because, again, a lot of contact in the 18-yard area. So we'll just keep it out here. Can we get an update on the Panther women? You just never know in soccer when the goal is going to be scored. Florida Tech was up 1-0 over in Tampa. And let's see, it's still 1-0, 48-26, so they're 3 minutes into the second half. Caitlin Sinkler's doing a goal kick right now, and again, it was Posner who scored the Panther goal in the first half. My thanks to my executive producer, Lauren, for coming up with that lady information. All right, they're still looking at the replay, trying to get it organized. Again, Tampa's really struggled to get anything going. They would love to have a penalty kick here to try and knot the match. So we got a pause in the action. Panther crowd waiting very patiently. I don't think the crowd's gotten much bigger, but not bad. 65-70%. I think the stands are full. There are some open spots there. Again, it's going to start getting busy out here. Panther basketball is going to get underway in about 3 weeks or so. Panther men and women with new head coaches this year. Got the fall program for baseball and softball going on. Before you know it, baseball and softball will be here. Usually the first weekend in February, we start things up. You can do that in Florida. So less than 4 months away. I am looking forward to baseball and softball. Always have a great time doing those games. Now, volleyball lost to Barry yesterday. I'm not quite sure how they did against Lynn. They were down in Boca Raton. Hopefully volleyball's had a positive day, as we are still awaiting the decision by the referee. So he's taking a long look at this one. Got 39:55 remaining in the match. Again, 1-0 Florida Tech. Again, they're taking a long time with this one. I'm all for replay, but sometimes it takes a little bit too long. Brewers and Cubs about to get underway. Game 5 of that series, and let's see what we have. What do we got? Oh, a free kick. Okay. Well, that's better than a penalty kick if you're Florida Tech, so it'll be a free kick. Adrian Bush doesn't seem to be contesting the decision. Florida Tech still has to be alert here, so free kick right at the 18-yard line, and Orn is trying to figure out where he's going to stand as Florida Tech is forming a very healthy wall of 5 players. Looks like taking this kick is going to be Rodrigo Lopez. Again, he is the leading goal scorer for Tampa this year with 6. Well, actually, he is now backing off. Felix Poshman looks like he's going to take the kick. Here's the kick. And it's off the wall. And there's a shot over the net, so Florida Tech able to get unscathed from that and still have the 1-0 lead.
Yes, 2 shots.
So again, all that contact in the 18-yard area, again, not enough to warrant a penalty kick. They got the free kick, but couldn't take advantage. And now Orn, the Panther goalie, will kick this one away. Again, Elias Roning Orn out of Randaberg, Norway. And he's only a freshman, so hopefully he's going to stay around for 3 years. Of course, he had Iker Bastida last year, who was very good. And the ball goes out of bounds. So Orn and Chamberlain were not able to connect on that kick by Orn. Goes out of bounds, and Tampa will have a kick here. Now another stoppage, as the official is he's coming over toward, looks like Ghirardelli, and I guess giving his 10-second lecture. All right, ball's going to be thrown in by Brengel. He is out of Germany. Kaiser's Lantern, Germany. Wow. Okay, Tampa trying to reorganize back in midfield. With it is Bergman. Good pressure by DeGadio. And DeGadio thinking he should have a throw-in, but Tampa has the throw-in right in front of their own bench. So Spartans reorganizing in their own end. Again, not able to capitalize on that free kick and trying to figure out a way to get the ball past Orn. Ball's in the Tampa end. Hare giving it up. And now sent way up ahead. And here comes Orn to retrieve the ball on a high hop. So plenty of time in this match. 38-20 to go. Again, 1-0 Florida Tech. Again, the Panthers have gone 4-1-2 against the Spartans in the last 6. Tampa does have a healthy advantage in the all-time series. Again, 35-17 with 8 ties. Again, the Panthers winning last year over in Tampa, 3-2. All right, Spartans trying to break out here just outside the 18-yard area. And we got a foul on Tampa as a Panther player is down, and he is wincing in pain, looking to get up. He is on his knees, and he's going to pop up, and that is Fossati. He's going to run it off. Looks like he's okay. Panthers with a kick here. It'll be McKelly to play it back in, and feeds it over to DeColibus. Jacopo, his first name. And back with it is McKelly. And now all the way back to Orn, who's good 15 yards out of his net. He's going to slide it on over. Kind of a dangerous pass to DeColibus. Tampa player was rushing up. And this one's going to go out of bounds near the Panther bench area. It's going to be a Tampa throw-in. So Spartans will throw it in with Yannick Brengel. He throws it in. Brengel gets it. It's lost, and Florida Tech looking to clear it. Here comes Ghirardelli. First name, Mateo. Mateo rushing up the field and gets it taken away. Nice pick there by Lopez. Now the Panthers have it back with McKelly. And McKelly sends it back to Orn. Again, Orn working on the shutout. He's got 3 of those this year. Again, the Panthers only 1 loss so far. Their last game against Palm Beach Atlantic down in West Palm Beach lost 2-0. All right, here's Mateo, shot, has the goal. Antonio DeGadio, what a shot in the middle of the field, about 35 yards out. I don't think you could fault Alex Hare with that one. That was a booming shot, and Florida Tech has taken a 2-0 lead. So 36-13 remaining in the match. That is a huge one for Florida Tech. So again, kind of a swing here with Tampa not being able to get awarded that penalty kick. They got a free kick, couldn't take advantage of it, and Florida Tech able to respond a few minutes later with a goal by Antonio DeGadio. Man, he has got a leg. That's his 3rd goal of the year. So you got Rekirsch with 4 goals. You got Collins, McKelly, and now DeGadio with 3 each. What? What's that?
Antonio's 4.
Oh.
I think the stats aren't showing as North Georgia 1, but he has 4.
Oh, okay. It says 2, but not 3. Okay. Evidently, DeGadio's got 4 goals in the year, so he ties Rekirsch for the goal-scoring lead. Anyway, whoever scores it, Florida Tech is up 2-0, and now DeGadio goes down. We got a foul on Tampa. I'll tell you, the Panther bench is alive. They're on fire. Okay, the official taking charge out there. Not quite sure what's going on, but he is in charge. All right, Chamberlain in his own end drops it back to McKelly, going through rush hour traffic.
See how it shows 2 22s accidentally? I'll fix that, but there's 2 22s, so it's 2.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, so again, the Panthers lead 2-0. DeGadio just scored, feeds it over to Ghirardelli, going one-on-one. Drops it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain hustling out there. Let's see if he crosses it. pass to Collins, didn't quite get there. Comes back about 25 yards out to Colibus to Ghirardelli, and now it is Chamberlain trying to make a move, and it's going to go over the goal line. He can't save it, and this will be a goal kick for Alex Hare. So again, Florida Tech with a 2-0 lead. I mean, still plenty of time for Tampa. I mean, you get one back and you're right back in the match. But again, really not too many chances for the Spartans tonight. Probably two that were close. And again, that free kick, not able to capitalize. That kick was taken from 18 yards out. And Tampa squandering that chance. Ball sent up the field. So Chamberlain will send it back to Orn. Orn sends a boomer up the field. Man, he could almost score a goal with that one, but it's well off the net. I mean, that was a booming kick. And now back to Hare. DeGadio pursuing. Spartans in their own end trying to break out.
You still need to tell me.
Spartans running up the field. Again, black numbers and red jerseys, not friendly to the human eye. All right, comes middle of the field. That is Tamar. And now right side to Brengel. And take it away nicely. Good pick there by Chamberlain. Chamberlain getting his shirt grabbed a little bit. Over the midfield line. Ghirardelli trying to save it from going out. And it, let's see. Tampa's going to send in some players. Coming in is 21, William Waters. He's out of Clinton, North Carolina. Also back in one of the original starters, defender, Christian Fairchild out of Tampa. So ball thrown in. Spartans have it on the far side of the field.
8 for 14.
Ball goes far side. Deos is getting, Deos is revving up the motor in front of us. He's going to check back in. Waters has it for the Spartans. Right side to Garu. G-E-R-U on the last name. Panthers saving him from going out of bounds. Fossati. And DeGadio. Seems like DeGadio always gets grabbed. Up at Collins. Collins doesn't really have anybody to help him right now. DeGadio gets back in the picture. DeColibus gets it over to Casade. And the Panthers reorganizing at midfield with McKelly over to Chamberlain. Panthers are going to shake up the lineup. They're going to send in 4 players when they're allowed to. This one is still on the line, almost. Good hustle by Ghirardelli. He's all over the place. We got a foul on Tampa. So Ghirardelli able to draw the foul. And let's see. Florida Tech's going to send in 4 players. It's the old hockey change. So Asbo, Rekirsch, Deos, and Loinaz are going to check in a moment. Here's a kick by DeColibus. Angle to the left. Modest 2-person wall. Tampa. He's about 20 yards. He's about 25 yards from net. He's going to come off the left foot. Let's see if he hooks it. He does. It goes past the net. Panthers trying to chase it down with Dressler. Shu now double teamed and has it taken away. Spartans trying to catch the Panthers in transition. And there's a tackle. That should have been a foul on Florida Tech. They got away with one there. And it comes back to Orn in the Panther net. If that was football, that was a great tackle. 30-35 to go in the match. 2-0 Florida Tech. Spartans in midfield, trying to move it up the field. And taken away by Collins. To Fossati. Sent up ahead. Collins making a run. Can't quite get there. And it's Alex Hare, the goalkeeper for Tampa, able to scoop it up. Again, the 4 Panther players doing their movements, trying to stay loose. Sent deep into the Tampa end, and coming out for it is Orn. Orn will send it over to Chamberlain. Chamberlain will send back to Orne. Orne will send it to the far side. It's intercepted. There's a shot. Oh, a save by Orne. I'll tell you, that was a giveaway by Orne, but then he makes a great save on the giveaway on a shot that was about 25 yards out, and that was a bullet. So beautiful save by Orne. All right, we go the other way. Collins on the other end. He will cross it right side inside the 18-yard area. Panthers trying to get a shot off. There's a shot toward the net, but it's going to go wide. And we got the 4 Panther players. We're going to check in. It's going to be Asbo, number 8, Loynaz, number 19. It's going to be Rekirch, 37, and Deos, 35. Can't believe I got all that right. 4 players going in. I'll tell you, I always wonder about soccer substitutions. Who do you send in? When do you send them in? How many do you send in? I don't know if Florida Tech sends in 4 at one time very often, but they do here. So, Ghirardelli, Fossati, DeGadio, and Collins are coming out. So he's shaking up about 1/3 of the players on the field. All right, Panthers are going to get a corner kick here, and looks like Tekolibos is going to take it. So the Panthers are up 3-0 in the corner kick category. Tekolibos with the left foot sends it toward the net. High ball, 18-yard area, right on the line. It's Rekirch who just checked in. Rekirch trying to make something happen, and we got a foul, and this one is going to go against Rekirch. It'll be a Tampa possession. Alex Hare out of the goal will send a long ball far side of the field over the midfield line. High ball, Tekolibos trying to get to it for the Panthers. And ball still in bounds, barely, and Panthers have it at midfield. Tekolibos doing a 360 spin. Far side, I believe that's Asbo. To Tekolibos, sends a long ball all the way over to Deos, who tries to control it, trying to settle it, trying to break a double team, and the Spartans take it away. Sent up to midfield by the Spartans. Ronda battling for the ball. Far side. Spartans with a run, sent toward the net. But there is Chamberlain to clear it out for the Panthers. Nice clear to Rekirch. And now with it is Loynaz. Loynaz sends it far side of the field, connecting with Asbo, trying to settle it. Up ahead, Rekirch making a run. Again, Mario had the first goal for Florida Tech tonight. Back outside, Ronda. And now Rekirch. Panthers penetrating and goes over the goal line. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Spartans, as the Spartans are going to check in number 9, Lorenz Offner. He's out of Vienna, but not Vienna, Italy, Vienna, Austria. 26-13 to go in the match. So not that Tampa's running out of time, but you got to get one before you get two, and if they get one, it's a brand new match. Florida Tech up 2-0. Stolen by Asbo. There's a shot, and it goes over the net. Middle part of the net, over the crossbar, a goal kick for Hare. So Hare will send a good kick, about 60 yards up the field. Back for it is McKelly. McKelly goes down, nothing called. All right, Tampa, loose ball. They have it, far side. They send it back. There's a shot wide of the net, and this one's going to go over the goal line. This will be a goal kick for Orne. The Tampa ladies have tied up the match over in Tampa with Florida Tech, 1-1. So we'll see how that one turns out. 66 minutes, so they got, about 24 minutes left of that match. So some good soccer going on here in Melbourne and over in Tampa. Again, the ladies will be back home 1 week from tonight for Florida Southern. The men will be back here Wednesday for Nova. So again, the soccer the soccer busyness continues. All right, Tampa trying to get something going again. Their head coach Adrian Bush kind of gave him I would almost call it a tongue lashing at halftime. A very passionate guy. Ball out of bounds. All right, Tampa's going to send in number 19. That is Dante Searles, a local product out of Tampa. All right, Tampa's got a throw-in right in front of this Panther crowd, which is pretty good. About 65-70% full. All right, back at the Tampa end, it's Waters for the Spartans, being watched by Deos. Up ahead to Offner. Good effort here by Chamberlain. And Tampa sends a ball. Oh, coming diving out is Orn. Wow. Oh, good play by Orn. He rolls it out for McKelly to DeColibus. DeColibus surrounded by two players in red. Able to get rid of it to McKelly. To Deos, and now Deos to Chamberlain, and Chamberlain gets it up ahead to Loinaz. Panthers with the run here. Reek Hirsch going toward the net. Sent over, other side. Asbo goes down in the penalty area, but the ball went over him. So not a bad effort there by the Panthers, but no dice. We quickly go the other way. Spartans a good 25 yards from net, trying to get closer. There's a shot, ground ball shot, and Orn is right there to corral it. Goes down on his knees to do so and whips it out for Deos. And Deos, it goes out of bounds. Tampa should have a throw-in right near the Panther area. Looks like Waters will throw it in. Again, Clinton, North Carolina, his hometown. And let's see, Waters going to surrender to the ball to Yannick Brengel out of Germany. He will throw it in, right in the Panther bench area. So Brengel is going to throw it in as soon as the official is ready to call play. He blows his whistle, and Brengel throws it in for the Spartans. Headed out by the Panthers. Asbo trying to get to the ball, but taken by the Spartans. Sent toward the net. This one is going to go out of bounds near the Panther bench area, and Tampa will maintain control. 22 and a half. Bingo on the second half clock, so we're midway through the half. Again, Florida Tech with a goal in the first half and a goal in the second half. First half by Reek Hirsch, and second half by Tagadio. All right, Tampa's going to get their first corner kick. 3-1 in corner kicks. Florida Tech leading in that category. Again, this is what hurt the Panthers in the Palm Beach Atlantic match. Gave up 2 corner kick goals. Sent toward the net and headed out, but still in the immediate area. There's a shot blocked. Nice block by the Panther back line. Now the Panthers get the ball to midfield, so they defended that corner kick really well. Tampa trying to reorganize at midfield. They send it up toward the 18-yard area. Loose ball, Chamberlain feeds it ahead to Loinaz. Loinaz has Deos to the left side. Has Asbo going toward the middle. And coming out and making the play is Hare. So good rush there by Florida Tech, but just couldn't quite get anything off. So Tampa out of their own end. Again, the Panthers coming into tonight tied for 4th with Rollins in the standings. And then Tampa in 7th, but just 2 points behind. It's really a big match for Tampa as they try and work their way up the standings. Orn sends a long ball up the field. Nobody in white is there, and coming out to retrieve it is Hare, his counterpart in the Tampa goal. Hare living a little bit dangerously here. He will get rid of it. As Loinaz is applying a little bit of pressure. Set up into the Panther end, and now Orn out of his goal. 20-30 to go. And now Orne will pick up the ball as he's being pressured. Sends it out to Dressler, to Rhonda. Over to Dressler. Pass up ahead. Comes to Loinaz. Making a run. There's a drop pass, and Tampa able to clear it. And looking to break out. They send it up to midfield. Tampa trying to make a run. It's about a 4-on-4. Spartans have it left side, sent toward the net. And nice header there by Florida Tech to break up any play there. As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll be a Tampa possession. Ball thrown in. Top of the 18-yard area. Pass over to the right side. There's a cross. A save by Orne. Comes out top of the 18-yard area. Pressure by the Spartans. Florida Tech tried to break out. They get it out of the immediate area. Good hustle there by Casaday. And ball out of bounds. And it'll be a Florida Tech possession. We got a Tampa player who was down, but he is back up. And Florida Tech will have a throw-in. 19 minutes to go. And again, Florida Tech tied with Rollins in the standings, 7 points. 3 points behind Barry and Lynn. Barry is idle tonight. Lynn is over at St. Leo. They're certainly the favorite in that match. Palm Beach Atlantic hosting Florida Memorial. That's non-conference, and no bearing on the standings with that one. Florida Southern idle tonight. Eckerd is over at Embry-Riddle in Daytona. Both those teams really struggling. Ball set up top of the 18-yard area. And Florida Tech looking to break out. Here's Rekirsch. Up at Asbo, trying to catch up to the ball, and the ball goes out of bounds. Again, just interesting point with Embry-Riddle. Again, they're still very young in the Sunshine State Conference. I mean, they've only been in it for a handful of years, and again, their men's team has really struggled, but their women's program has really taken off. And I mean, their women's program and the Florida Tech's program, they've had some great battles over the years. All right, check in for Florida Tech for the first time is Freyr Janssen, graduate student out of Iceland. Went to the University of Iceland. And we got a whistle, and let's see what's going on here. Okay, Casaday is going to check out. So again, Janssen, number 4, is in. Panther throwing. Asbo trying to become untangled with a Tampa player. It'll be a Tampa possession. So the Spartans will have a kick here. It'll be Hare. Again, Hare is out of Derby, England. And again, they have 22 international players, 3 out of Norway, 3 out of Sweden, 3 out of Germany, 2 out of France, 2 out of Italy, and then a smattering of players all over the world. DeColibos with a header as Florida Tech trying to advance the ball. It's Asbo to Loinaz. And making a run is Janssen, who just checked in. Janssen will cross it on the ground and couldn't quite get it to either Rekirsch or Deos. And now Tampa trying to go the other way, trying to get a 3-on-4 going, and Florida Tech able to break it up. DeColibos midfield, off the left foot, sends it right side, Asbo. Tobias to Janssen, and he lost it, and Tampa takes it right back. Spartans trying to get something going, down 2-0. Okay, right side with it, Offner. Offner going one-on-one with Chamberlain. There's a slide pass. Can they keep it in? Barely, along the goal line. And the Tampa player goes down. Florida Tech takes it back with Chamberlain. Over to Deos. Nice inside move by Deos. Charging up the field, being pursued by 2 Spartans. Now stutter steps. He will drop it back to Loinaz. DeColibos back to Dressler, and now middle of the field it's Rhonda. Dressler with it. Gets it back. Shu to DeColibo. Sends a high ball far side. Asbo trying to get his head on it. Spartans trying to advance it, and Florida Tech takes it right back. But every time the Spartans try and charge up the field, Florida Tech just seems to have an answer. DeColibo up ahead. Loinaz right side. Rekirsch going toward the net. Left side, it's Deos trying to get on it. Comes back out, and now the Spartans looking to go the other way. With it is Offner. Offner is 1-on-2. Chamberlain, DeColibus are back. Offner will drop it back to Svedin. Sent toward the net. And this one goes over the goal line. And clock stopped, 14:39 remaining. Looks like the official's going to have a word with some players here. Or maybe not. All right, let's see. Tampa looks like they're going to get a corner kick here, just their second of the match. They'll take it on the far side. Players milling around the middle of the 18-yard area. And here comes the kick. Sent toward the net. Loose ball. Oh, it's a goal. Tampa scores, and they make it 2-1. Right on the doorstep of Vaughan. They tap it in. We'll have to see who scored it. Again, it's very, very hard to see the numbers for Tampa. So we'll try and pick up the number, but Tampa back in the match. It is 2-1.
No idea. Who just scored that?
Okay, so 18 might have scored it. So Tampa with a much-needed goal with 14:35 remaining.
18. No, just put middle. That's fine. Right foot.
All right, so 18 scored for Tampa, and that is, no surprise, it is Rodrigo Lopez with his 7th goal of the year. He leads the team in that category, also leads them in points, and with that goal he now has 16 points. He also leads the team in shots. So again, Lopez scores his 7th goal of the year. He had 5 goals last year, so he's already exceeded his goal total from 2024. I guess we're getting a water break here with 14:16 remaining. So a little bit more drama here as Tampa's able to get on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. It's 2-1 Tampa over in Tampa for the women. So Florida Tech had a 1-0 lead for a while. Tampa's taken the lead 2-1, and there's about 13 and a half minutes to go. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. The Tampa Spartan ladies coming alive and taking the lead. So 2-1 Florida Tech here with the men, 2-1 Tampa with the ladies in Tampa. Looks like the previous play is under review, folks. So they're trying to get the replay up. I'm not quite sure what it's about, but players are kind of standing around frozen in time, particularly the Tampa Spartans. So I don't know, you might be having some technical problems with the video, but they're trying to get it up. So 14:16 to go. I'll tell you, the Tampa coaching staff is getting a little bit agitated. And the referee says, stop it. My Maltese is on vacation. When he gets agitated, I say, hey, just stop it, will you? Come on, knock it off. As Eddie Haskell used to do and Leave It to Beaver. Knock it off, will you? Leave the Beaver alone. Anyway, they're looking at the replay. Well, again, both teams want this match. Again, the unique thing about soccer compared to the other sports is it's the only sport where you only play your opponent once. There's no home and home. Okay, so the goal is going to stand. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, maybe the player might have been in the crease, but the official says it's a goal, so Lopez officially gets his 7th of the year. And Florida Tech only up by 1 goal. This ball is sent way too far for Deos, a Tampa throw-in. So the Spartan bench is very much alive now as they've drawn to within 1 goal. Chamberlain grabbing Warren's jersey. Now Collins has it for the Panthers. A little bit of grabbing going on there. And this one goes out of bounds. Janssen cannot save it. And let's see. Oh, might be a Florida Tech throw-in against far side of the field. We'll see what it is. All right, looks like, Florida Tech's going to get it. So Florida Tech's going to have a direct kick. About 30 yards out, far side. Modest two-person wall by the Spartans. Two players are standing over the ball. We'll see who might take this.
Or like money, like I would throw.
Let's see. Deos is there and one other Panther player. Deos going to take the kick off the left foot. Sent toward the net. It's a header, and it's a save by Hare. And let's see what we have here. Okay. Oh, Florida Tech's they're going to get a corner kick? Okay, very interesting. Did not go over the goal line. All right, Deos will take a corner kick here. He'll come off his left foot. Players building around the 18-yard area. Sent toward the net. Possible header, but it goes wide. And now Tampa trying to break out. Good hustle by Fossati. Ball out of bounds as Fossati and his counterpart there, Warren, came together. And Fossati winning that battle as the ball's out of bounds. Panther throw-in. Chamberlain will throw it in. Thrown in. Rekirsch in a crowd. Back to Deos. Deos being pressured. Back to Chamberlain. Good 35 yards out. Now Fossati. Now the Panthers will reorganize. Ball goes far side. It's Janssen. Sent toward the net, top of the 18-yard area. A shot. It's deflected wide. That looked like Collins trying to get a booming shot off, and one of the Spartans was able to deflect it wide. It will be a Panther corner kick. This will be corner kick number 5. They're up 5-2 in that category. So the clock running, 11:20 remaining in the match. Loinaz is going to take the corner kick. He will send it. Top of the 18-yard area. Collins shot, deflected. This will go out of bounds. This will be a Panther throw-in as it was off of Tampa. Deos is going to throw it in. He's going to do the deep throw-in, and he's going to hurl it in toward the net. Loose. A lot of congestion in front of Hare. Comes back out. Trying to keep it in is Fossati, and Fossati kind of grabbed the Tampa player. Uh-oh, yellow card. Fossati. Fossati with the yellow. And uh-oh, there might be more here. No, maybe not. Yellow card Fossati, following up the yellow card in the first half by Marchalusi. I don't think that was a really terrible foul, but the official thought so yellow is the verdict. All right, Alex Hare, very far out of his goal. He's like a traffic cop directing his players. Sends it way up the field toward the 18-yard area. Loose ball, and Orn is there to make the catch, like a center fielder in baseball. 10.5 remaining. Good soccer match here. Very spirited battle between two rivals, Florida Tech and Tampa. The East Coast of Florida against the West Coast of Florida. I love it. All right, Panthers have it far side. There's a through ball to Collins. Has Rekirsch going toward the middle. And the Panther bench screaming for a foul. They don't get anything, and Tampa trying to break out. Comes over to Garou. Garou sent toward the net. Went over the head of one of the Tampa players. And the Panthers will clear it out of bounds. So you kind of get the feeling now that Tampa's got a little bit of momentum, getting that goal just a few moments ago. And again, it was by their leading scorer, Rodrigo Lopez, is 7th of the year. So 9:35 to go. Tampa throw-in, far side, thrown in. in the middle of the 18-yard area. Rekirsch, he whiffs on the attempted clear, and it comes back toward midfield. High ball headed by McKelly. Deos, a little bit of a check there. That would have worked really well in hockey. And both benches are screaming. It's getting a little testy out there. And the official saying, hey, calm down, guys. It's only a soccer match. I mean, come on. We're just having a good time out here. The official saying, hey, it's okay. Come on. We want to move on here. Clock stopped, 9:09 to go. So I'll tell you, both teams really want this match. I mean, that's usually the way it is, but things getting a little turbulent out there. Getting a little more physical as the ball comes back to Hare in the Tampa net. Hare will send a low-lying drive far side of the field. The only player there is a team in white, that is Janssen. Now Tampa has it far side, about 40 yards from net. Looking to reset. Far left side. Sent toward the net. Is anybody there to head it for Tampa? No, it comes back out. Cross toward the net, and it's going to go over the net. So this will be a Panther goal kick by Orn. 8:25 to go. Shots are 10-8 Florida Tech. 2 saves for Orn, 1 save for Hare. Again, corner kicks, 5-2, Florida Tech with the 5. So Orn will have a kick here. He'll kick it off the grass, off the right foot. Sent over the midfield line, over there to Deos, but Rekirsch trying to save it. Does so to Deos. Deos, right side, overshot Collins, and Tampa should be able to clear this, and they do, up toward midfield. And here come the Spartans. They got about a 4-on-4 going. They cut it toward the big circle, middle of the field. Goes right side to Brengel. Brengel sends it toward the net, and Orn makes the catch. 7.5 to go. Again, the wind has been pretty consistent tonight, about 15 miles per hour, maybe closer to 20, as Orn sends a kick up toward midfield.
What is he doing? He's doing it the way it's more because the goalie can only hit
Tampa trying to reorganize at midfield, looking for the equalizer.
ground so that he can hold it for longer.
Spartans just work the ball around the field. It comes over to Bergman. Right side, Brengel. Far right side, it's Garou. And goes out of bounds. It's all Florida Tech. Tampa throw in. Throwing it in for the Spartans is Offner. And Tampa sending in number 13. It's Gabriel Ariza out of Maracaibo, Venezuela. And this one is going to go out. So this will be a, let's see, this is going to be a corner kick, okay. So third corner kick of Tampa, they're going to try and make it count here. Taking it is Svedin. Off the right foot, line drive toward the net, it's loose, and Orn able to tip it over the net, which is the good news. The bad news is another corner kick, number 4 for the Spartans. It'll be Svedin to do a replay here. But a good job by Orn to just tap it over the net and get it out of danger. So Svedin off the right foot sends it toward the net. It's loose, top of the 18-yard area. There's a shot, and Orn with a save. Oh, beautiful save by Orn. Ground ball shot hit pretty hard, and Orn was there to save it. 5.5 to go. See if we can get an update on the women. They were down 2-1 after leading 1-0 for the first half. There's only 2.5 minutes left, and Tampa's up 2-1 over in Tampa. Again, my thanks to Lauren, my executive producer, for that update. So the ladies will gladly take a tie if they can get a goal in the last couple of minutes. I think Tampa would almost take a tie here. They were down 2-0 at one point. They made it to 2-1. And 2-2 would probably be a good result for them. For the Panthers, that would be a disappointment as Jacopo De Colibus checks in for the Panthers. He's played a little bit tonight. He started the second half and then went out. He's, again, a senior out of Novara, Italy, and Deos will check out. I'll tell you, I love the way Deos plays. A lot of energy, a lot of speed, a lot of heart. But he's going to check out, and I'm assuming he's probably done for the match. Ball out of bounds. It'll be a Tampa kick. Again, the Spartans getting to that area, 4:45 on the clock, where they have to get things going and try and get the equalizer. Hare will take it. Way out of his net. Far side of the field, sends a high ball. Top of the 18-yard area. Spartans barely keep it in. There's a cross. Florida Tech looking to clear it, but it comes to Brengel. There's a cross. Oh, in front of the net. Oh, man, Tampa had a golden opportunity, but didn't have the right people in front. They will get a kick here, though, for about 25 yards out. Boy, Florida Tech living dangerously on that, but fortunately nobody in red was there to steer it in. 4 minutes to go. So Tampa with a kick here. This is Svedin. S-V-E-D-I-N. First name is Vigo. Sent toward the net. Horn punches it up in the air, very high in the air. Collins battling for the ball along with Loinaz, but comes out to Tampa. With it is Svedin. Svedin will go to the far side. Oh, I think it's going to go out of bounds. Oh, if you're Svedin, you're in agony. Didn't want to do that. So Florida Tech will throw it in. They will take their sweet time, which they're entitled to. 3:23 to go. Boy, it's the little things in soccer. That was a mistake. But they're college kids. They make mistakes. We adults make mistakes. Ball goes out of bounds. All right, Tampa's going to get it right back. It was all for Florida Tech. So Tampa throwing far side in front of this very good crowd out here. With it is Bergman. Goes over to Brengel. Being watched by Loinaz. 18-yard area. Now comes out, and Chamberlain looking to clear it. Being pressured. And ball clear up toward midfield. A lot of grabbing going on with Rekirsch and the Tampa player. Sent far side of the field into the Tampa end. Collins trying to catch up to it, trying to settle it. He's being grabbed at. Goes down. It'll be a foul on Tampa. 2:23 to go. Florida Tech, all they want to do is keep it in the Tampa end. Adrian Bush is livid right now, and he's been livid with his players, but I think he's on the officials here.
Ball's out.
So he was not happy with that last call. Ball goes over the goal line, and this will be a goal kick, as they have to get a new ball in as the ball drifted far out of play, as the clock is stopped with 1:58 to go. So Hare out of his own goal. He'll try and send another 50-yarder up the field. Instead, he plays it out. I'm surprised. Sends to his teammate left side as he's going to bring it up. Being pressured by Rekirsch. Ball now to Brengel. Sends a long one toward the 18-yard area. Headed straight up in the air by the Panthers. And we got a foul on Tampa. And Adrian Bush is aghast. Panther player is still down. We'll have to see who it is. Oh, you know what? It's a cramp. So not a season-ending injury, but it is a painful one as they're trying to work the cramp out. Man, those could be painful. You know, even on a cool night like this, I guess you could still get cramps. And he is being helped up. Oh, that is McKelly. And Orrin, his goalkeeper, giving him a nice pat on the back. You're going to be okay. All right, 1:28 to go. Clock stopped, and Orrin is going to try and boom this into Tampa's territory, and Florida Tech just wants to keep it down at that end. Sad news from Tampa.